wasn't sure, but I got confirmation and you could tell I got a new phone, right? But I don't know. When you're homeless, it's difficult to do regular, like daily stuff you're supposed to do every day. They look at you funny. You go take a shower every day, they don't want to let you in. That's why I can't go there no more. I wait till they close and they like, we're gonna get you in, we're gonna get you in. Everybody leaving. I went twice because being a Muslim, pollution is, wait, look at the clouds. That's crazy, huh? But, wait, look some more. Being a Muslim, ablution, wudu is something you're supposed to do 5 times a day. So it's actually a spiritual thing. It's part of our prayers. So when I go to make wudu, it's like a spiritual thing for me, but all of the shelters are run by Christians and they give me such a hard time. I have my candles in there and it was like, it was like a big deal. I had to like talk to the manager or something. You got to say afterwards, and I was like, because I listen to incense, oh, we can't have no fires in here, but it was just, got some things in the works. I watched this video yesterday. A lot of people have podcasts and I don't know if it's my diagnosis or what, but my attention span is like, I'm noticing. I think when I don't know, when I went to New Orleans, I noticed the city was like bipolar, right? And I think even being bipolar was like a new thing. It's two extremes, People have the term a happy medium, right? But the world is really, really splitting in half. It's like mitosis or meiosis or whatever. It's splitting in half. And I noticed in New Orleans, either the building is brand spanking new, they rebuilt it, or it's falling apart, needs to be demolished. And I'm noticing that I don't want to, stir the eagle's nest, maybe. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm reading this book. I went and bought like some more books, and I'm just like, I can't even hardly read them because they're so filthy. Remember I told you Prince, right? I used to be afraid of Prince, literally. When I first found out about him, I was in the 5th grade, so I was like 9. And I saw a picture of him naked on a horse, like, and I'm like, you're a man. For one, what do you got to cover up, And so, I was like afraid of him, but then someone, had like I don't want to admit it, but negative influence on me, and I ended up falling in love with one of his songs because this negative influence on me. But just looking at the photographs, it's like I cannot read this because Prince did. I mean, he's like kind of Afrocentric. He feels strongly about black people, but the guy who he chose to work with is white. And Prince died before the book could be completed, and I can see things that the author did not convey. He didn't communicate it in a way that a black person would, you know. It's like, that don't sound right, you know, but the pictures and, I mean, the cover photo is what got me, because it's like him with a camera, like looking in the mirror, taking a self-portrait, and I'm really into photography, and I was like, okay. And then plus I found that was really, really him, you know, because he is so private. And I realized, because I found another musician autobiography, and he talked about how, it's BB King, and he talked about how private a person he is, and people couldn't really understand him, even his family and friends. He was really, really private. Today they call it an introvert, and I know other people say I'm introverted. I didn't really care. I didn't pay attention. You know, that's something, you know, whatever. I'm over here doing my thing, you know. But I'm like, okay, maybe it's because I'm so into music that it's like, even my son, when he comes to see me, he's like, you know, he'll have his music blasting, and I have to listen to the music to see if it's him, you know, because I got my umbrella right here, and I'll be like, you know, he see me grabbing it, and he's like, Mom. I saw this video, and the guy was like, are you approachable? To his mom, and she was like, go ahead, you know, and I'm like, I guess that's me too, but I actually can tell it's him by whatever music, you know, because I guess he's just original. And you can tell, I mean, people by the type of music they listen to. Most people, they black, they playing R&B, right? And, I mean, they older and black, they playing R&B. If they young and black, it's gonna be, something that all sound the same, you know, and it's like rap and R&B kind of merge, you know, they sing their lyrics. You know, I guess it was Drake who pioneered that style, but could be Lil Wayne after you back it up, you know. Yeah, I watched this podcast, and I realized after watching it that it's this guy that I had seen before, and he really, really wants to be an MC, you know, but he's mediocre, you know. I don't know what it is. I don't think he's supposed to be an MC, you know. He is, I looked on his YouTube channel, and he got merch. He got like 3 albums. I don't know if they're albums or if they're singles or what. They look like albums. But I remember seeing some type of video of him flowing, you know, and I was like, maybe, you know, because Winton is like, you know, shed. Jazz musicians, he just like, sometimes you just got shed a little bit more. You know, and if you really, really have that drive, that fire, you want to be that musician, you're going to do it, you know. And he said that's part of being a successful musician. All of them have to go back and shed, right? And so I don't know, maybe this is like a thing, especially with the change of seasons. You know, I for one saw that he was like, him and his brother in high school, they had a band, and they would play at night, come home real late, mom's got food on the oven, and he was like, I still have to get up at 6:30 and shed, you know. But that's just part of it. And then I saw this meme, and I don't know if it's engineers or like technical people, but I occasionally, and it's always the same group of people who put these type of things out. It's like, if A, then you go this way. if B, then you go this way, right? And then you got a whole nother set telling you, you know, how to get to this final solution for whatever, you know, the situation is. But it's Bruce Lee, and it's talking about, it was like practice, you know, and it said, are you practicing now? Yes. Okay, keep practicing. No, start practicing. Did you just finish practicing? Yes. Okay, get some rest and wake up and start practicing again. No. Why aren't you practicing? You know, something like that. But I'm gonna try to post it, and you can see whatever it is you want to do. This new, I guess it's the lunar year that we just began in with the spring equinox. It's like life, you know. I don't know why the squirrels chose to put their nursery right. Well, I guess I'm just like the designated auntie. You know, I'm watching the babies. You know, I'm sitting, I'm feeding them. You know, they wake up in the morning, and I wake up before they do, and they first thing they do, they run over here, and it's like if I feed one, then it's like 5 more that just come out. And the ones that just gave birth, it's like they got so much energy. And if you have been blessed to have given birth, you know, afterwards, after you go through labor, you feel like you can run a marathon. You know, you ready to just get up and go. I don't know why it's like that, but after you give birth, you just have like so much energy. I can't remember. Ginseng, I think that's what it is. Supposed to give you all these energy drinks and stuff. Most of them I think are for men. But if you could find whatever hormone that is and bottle it, I mean, you could, like, I don't know, just get a lot of productivity out of your crew, you know, your squad, right? And I'm just like watching. I don't know why Allah showed me this, but I've been, you know, my spot for a minute, and then one day the squirrel came and she just dug a hole right there, right? And then she went down in there, and no, first I started seeing pregnant squirrels, right? And I was like, okay, I never saw that before. And then I didn't know why she chose to dig entrance into their little underground labyrinth or whatever. But next thing I know, I'm seeing all these baby squirrels popping up. Then another one went down there, and first I saw her biting off these things, and she went down there. Then I saw one, I think it was yesterday, doing the same thing, but she was using like trash, you know, like trying to recycle or something. But I don't know, they producing this time of year. And then I saw one of the first batch, the little one was like chasing one of the girls, and I'm like, already? You only this big, right? But I'm like, okay, I like, you know, I'm like really, really modest, you know. And he was like, maybe they were just playing, you know, like in the Lion King or whatever. But that's what happened. They like wrestled and pinned up like that, right? But that's got to be it. So yeah, that's what's going on with this world. I don't know where they at now. I guess they taking a siesta or something. But I cannot believe these clouds. Somebody just took another photograph. Just took a photograph of them. I'm trying to. They kind of look like waves, you know, or like sound waves. That's what I'm thinking. Earth, Wind, and Fire got an album cover with clouds on it, and I saw some clouds like that in New Orleans. But I don't know, I'm a cloud lover. I used to be in the Cloud Appreciation Society because most people don't like clouds. You know, they want to see just a plain, boring blue sky. I'm like, no, I like clouds. Because especially during sunrise and sunset, the clouds turn all orange and beautiful. Yeah, but oh, I know. I'm making this video. My phone is tripping, even the new one. You know, and I'm thinking it's got to be the vicinity. You know, I'm not like in the city. I'm kind of in a remote location, but that's all I can. I can boil it down to, because I got the 5G or whatever. They got something called the terabyte now for your memory, and I'm like, why did they use that word? I was thinking try. It could be where they got it from, but these people trying to get on my video. Whenever I do something, white people always trying to get in my mix. I hate it. I'm like, just leave me alone, you know. Somebody was over here in my spot when I got back. I was like, you know, this is my spot. Oh, I didn't see no sign. I was like, I don't have to put a sign, you know, and don't come back. They all on drugs. All these white people around here. I just figured it out. He over here looking, you know, on the ground and, you know, little places that somebody might stash, you know. But yesterday, like 5 people came up to me. Hey, you got some meth? No. You got some weed? No. You smoke? You want to smoke with me? You got a pipe? You know, and I'm like 5 times at least. I'm thinking it could be more, but at least 5 times during the course of the day. I get up early and I don't sleep. So just, I mean, I cannot believe. I ended up saying, I don't got nothing, I don't want nothing. You know, when they approach me. I'm trying not to ignore people so much anymore, you know. I don't know. I mean, I've had that happen to me, and it just makes people angry. You know, my intention is not to make you angry. Maybe I just don't feel like talking, you know, and I'm like, so I just won't say nothing. But people can get really upset. I know it's like passive aggressive. That was a thing like back in the day, but that can cause people to want to kill you because they're angry and they don't know why. It's like playing with their head, you know. And I've had like some near death experiences. People get mad, start throwing stuff, and just really emotional, you know. And you like, what, you know? That just make them. But yeah, my phone is not working. That's why I made a video. I can't get the internet. No telling when I'm gonna get on. Oh yeah, the podcast and the housing society. Like with the new Supreme Court justice, the newspaper I read, the little daily. Oh yeah, I'm still reading it, but I guess I could advertise the Santa Monica Daily Press. I was there. The owner, or the previous owner, proposed at the summer concert series. Or so romantic. They call it a concerts on the pier. And it's like free concerts, but I guess a lot of people meet there because they like send us your love story, you know, whatever. And he actually got up on the stage when they did that, the newspaper. I guess he had orchestrated it so he could propose. You know, guys do all kinds of stuff just so they could get a yes. I feel like public proposals are kind of bullying, you know, the girl to say yes, you know. it's a lot of pressure. You know, if she really cares about you, she's gonna not want to embarrass you or hurt you in front of all those people. So don't propose in front of other people. Keep that between you and her, because that's how your marriage is gonna be. You know what I mean? And sisters, if he proposes to you in public, say no. That's what I would do. Most females back in the day, I mean, the ones who are really, really worth it, you gotta propose a couple times at least before you get a yes. You know what I mean? And that, to me, that shows your dedication. It shows your persistence pays. Like, I want her, you know, and she will appreciate that, you know, because it's not, this world is so backwards. It has the women chasing the men and making the women feel like we are the ones that are being, you know, lucky if we get a husband, you know, when they cannot produce themselves without us. But they got women thinking we gotta go all out our way and, you know, seduce men and all this stuff. No, it's difficult for a man to get a woman, a good one that he wants to wife. You know, that is not an easy thing. But this world got women's minds so confused. We devalue ourselves. That's why most marriages are backwards. You know, the female is the dominant one, and the man is like, you know, she crazy. You know, like, and that's like a accepted thing. You don't have the strong head of the household anymore. That figure. The husband is scared of the wife, you know, because she's the dominant one. Like, who's the boss? That used to be a show. They weren't even married, but that's how most relationships are. You know, the wife tells the husband what to do. The Cosby Show, that's why I don't really, you know, I know we could do better. Good Times, I was like the only one that had the strong, dominant figure, but they don't want us to see that. That's why they killed him off the show and put stupid JJ as the star, you know. But don't watch TV. I'm telling you, don't watch it at all. Get rid of it. There's nothing good for black people in American media. That's why the Bible says, come out of her, my people. That's us. Do not participate in her sins, that you be not a victim of her plagues. Corona, you know, but yeah, just don't feel like you are lucky or whatever if your boyfriend or whoever, if someone wants to court you. You know, you gotta really, really, you know, I would be more distant. You know, I would make him work harder after he gets a yes, you know, because he think he in there. But I think that's like a really trying time, you know, because you can get proposed to, but then you got to actually go through with it, you know. And even if you just sign the papers or whatever, you got to still prepare yourself. You know, I'm getting just thinking about it makes me like nervous, because every decision you make, every second of the rest of your life is gonna include another person. And so then I told you, my son be like blasting some type of music, and I'm like listening. My ears are like my eyes. If you got on the wrong music, I'm not looking. If your voice don't sound right, I'm not looking. That's why I like sign language, I guess, out of all the languages, because most people's voices are annoying to me. I'm just like, but you can fix that, practice. Okay, now I want to get that Bruce Lee thing. And I went and bought a skateboard. Look, I had to do it. This is so cute. Do you know how difficult it is to find a girly skateboard? You know what I mean? I already got some stuff on it, but it got like glitter and stuff on it. So it was either that or some skates. And I have to be like practical, pragmatic, or whatever the word is. Delete it. And I don't think skates would work for me, because if I'm using it for like transportation, I get on the bus, I could just pick it up and start walking. But if I got on skates, I'm gonna be like, maybe, I don't know, but I might switch. I've noticed I don't know, I'm a little bit more athletic now, like when I have to hop fences or whatever, like run that guy out of my spot, I was like, hold up, They feel a little more confident as far as being able to defend myself and do what I gotta do, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my skateboard. Oh, I got a backpack. Might as well. Look, it looks like Hakeem. Yeah. Oops. It's very, very windy today. I wanted you to see that too. But Malik's books. I don't know. The sister was supposed to get my book. I ordered a book a long, like 6 months ago or more. It might have been a year, but she still got it, and I was like, oh, she was playing Michael Jackson in the background, and I was like, oh, and she was supposed to get my book today, and she called in, and I don't like that I have that effect on people, because it's not my intention, I'm just gonna say it's not me, I would tell you the book. My guess is Mary Wilson. She wrote 2 books, and I didn't know, but one of them, how people get old and then they want to be preachers and get into Jesus and whatnot. And she got one book like that, and then the other one is a Supreme Fashion. They have cute clothes. They very liked Diana. So even though Martha and the Vandellas could out-sing them and perform them, he liked her. And if you read his book, that's all he wanted. All his life, he called it a female singer that would be just like, his bottom, whatever. I don't want to do that, but first it was Mary Wells, but she left. And he was like, if I could just get a female singer, then I'll be good. He called them a stable. But I like Martha and the Vandellas better. But yeah, I bought before, it was a long time ago, and I got the book of their fashions. But I'm gonna go, and speaking of fashions, when I got my skateboard, that's what I showed you. Everybody in that sort of new thing, I guess, among youth is, I got you. 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 That's the thing, and I'm like, one more person, but It came from you remember? Everybody forgot about, you ain't got to go nowhere. I got you. Right? But I'm ready to go. So assalamu alaikum. The bus driver did this, and I had my hands full because this is the symbol, right? Not this. This. So keep Allah first in everything you do, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Get a book, practice Bruce Lee. I'll be right back. Well, I won't be back, but just look at the thing, study it. Assalamu alaikum.